Hey guys, welcome back. This is Week 5 Leadership Challenge. I'd like to give a congratulations to Tori Burtonshaw from Shelley, Idaho. You won the dinner for you and your spouse for the challenge that we gave on perspective. It's a great story, guys. For those of you that are watching this, I'm going to include the link to Tori's blog post on this. Awesome experience. She's challenged physically, and she went above and beyond, challenged herself, and actually climbed up on a roof and gave us her experience and also the lesson learned from this challenge. So good job, Tori. Congratulations. This week's challenge, before I get into it, I'd like to tell you a little story about what happened this morning. It's my kids' last day of school, and my wife asked if I wouldn't be so kind as to go and take the pictures of them and their teachers today before they came home. And so I went over to the school to do that, and both kids were busy in their classes, and I went up to Kinsley's class and was just kind of watching what was going on. They were playing a game, and Kinsley saw me, got really excited, came and smiled and gave me a big hug and said, "I don't want to interrupt. I know you guys are playing a game. I'll just wait till you're done." She said, No. The teacher is just watching us play this game, so come on in and you can take a picture." So I went in, huge smile, had fun taking that picture, and then I hopped down to Ryland's class, and Ryland was playing a game with his teacher as well, and I waited till he finished, went in and took a good picture of him and his teacher as well. The reason I tell you that story is, as I was sitting in the hall waiting to take this picture, you could hear and feel the excitement of the last day of school. You could hear the kids, and they were starting to get a little rambunctious, and they were screaming, and as soon as the bell went off, it was pandemonium. And I also was able to see the kids as they were leaving and hugging their teachers. Some of them were crying, and some of them were sad also to leave their friends, and it was just kind of a neat experience. And I thought about that as I pulled out of the parking lot and was thinking about things to do for this leadership challenge. If I would have been texting and looking at my phone, or in a hurry and really unwilling to wait to take these pictures, I would have missed feeling what it felt like to be back at school, having that experience of the last day and that excitement of summer coming and all the fun that was going to be had. And so this week's challenge has to do with being present. Being present is something that I struggle with personally. When I have a client come into my office and I'm working on a project and I'm at my computer, I have to actually stop that project and physically turn towards them and have a conversation. And we're always caught up in this multitasking and doing different things so that we can figure out our day. But there's a lot of relationships and a lot of moments that we need to be in. We need to be very present for and very focused and pay attention. Listening is one of the things that's a very essential piece of being present. And so the challenge for this week goes back to a book that I read a while ago called The 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss. And he talks about media and how we get so distracted by media. We show up to work in the morning, we pull up the internet, we browse all of these things, we're searching, we get sidetracked, we're returning emails, we're returning voicemails, we're taking phone calls. And by the time we're ready to get going on our day, we've wasted 2 or 3 hours. And so what I'm going to do for this challenge is that I'm going to issue this to everybody. I want you to go on a media fast. And not only a media fast from internet and news and magazines and all these other things, but also a fast from your phone and that any digital attachment that we have. For me, I'm attached to my phone. It's always in my pocket. I'm looking at it, looking at Facebook, reading emails, texting people. So this is going to be a big challenge for me. And the reason it's so important is because when we have those distractions, we're unable to be present. So next Wednesday, the 31st, is my media fast day. I'm not going to have my phone with me. I'm not going to be returning any emails. I'm not going to be searching the internet. There are things that I have to do for work that I'll handle, but as far as anything outside of that, I'm not going to do it. And so I'm going to challenge you to do the same thing. And on that day, I want you to be very focused on the people that you're with, the meetings that you're in, focused with your spouse, focused with your children, and also listening to those things around you. It will be an awesome experience. So So that's the challenge. Post on it, tell us about your experiences and how everything's going, and then tune in to all those posts. People have some great experiences to share, and they'll be sharing them on that, either on the Facebook page for our corporate website, Synapse Point, or on my personal page. And then tune in next time, week 6, we're going to be doing another leadership challenge to kind of wrap up this series. Hope you've had fun with them. They've been fun for me. I'll catch you guys next week. See ya.